You'll be next.
Sonic CD.
Well, I replayed Sonic CD, and it's still my favorite classic Sonic game. I get why people don't like it, but for someone like me whose favorite aspect of video games is exploration, it's a masterpiece. The visuals of each zone feel like a celebration of color, and I love it. Because of the different soundtracks, we have 7 unique tracks for each zone, because for some reason the past music is the same for both the Japanese and American versions. But enough talking about how much I love this game, and let's rank them. 7. Wacky Workbench. The one zone in this game that I actually dislike. I love bouncing up and down, it's so much fun. And you have no idea how much I wanted to touch grass after getting the robot generators. 6. Metallic Menace. At this point, there isn't a single zone I dislike. Lower zones just don't go as hard as some higher zones. I'll start with the positives. They didn't just throw a bunch of enemies and spikes everywhere and call it the final zone. As much as I like Metropolis Zone, the enemy placement was the definition of terrible. Metallic Madness isn't really that unfair when it comes to level design, and the Japanese music goes hard. The gimmicks are really fun and creative. The boss, despite being really easy, is a lot of fun. And now for the negatives. It's way too long and can get quite confusing at times. I love the mini Sonic section, but the part where you have to go left gets me every time. 5. Collision Chaos. A zone I like, but the visuals really dampen the experience for me. Don't get me wrong, I love this zone, and I can definitely see why I put it in the top 10 classic Sonic zones 11 months ago, but pink isn't really a color that should go with Sonic zones. I don't really know why, I just don't like the color pink. The music was never really one I was a massive fan of. The zone itself is perfectly fine, a great example of what to expect from a good classic Sonic level. There's never really a zone I fell in love with as much as other zones. 4. Palm Tree Panic. Palm Tree Panic is a zone. I like it. The Japanese music is so incredible. It gives me so much joy when I hear the Japanese present or good future. It's got this cool ramp, and I feel like it does a perfect job of introducing you to the time travel mechanic. It's easy time travel, and the robot generators are pretty easy to get to. It's just some vertical platforming. Green Hill and Emerald Hill were great zones, and Palm Tree Panic is a great zone. 3. Tidal Tempest. Yeah, with how terrible the water levels of Sonic 1, 2, and 3 were, it's incredibly surprising how good they were able to make a water level. This might actually make my top 10 classic Sonic levels, and it's a water level. Ironically, being a water level is actually good for the exploration aspect. We can have the good level above the water and some cool secrets in water. The zone likes to makes use of the springs bouncing you higher than normal in water, and it's super satisfying. The boss is actually pretty good. A water level that I would give a 10 out of 10. 2. Stardust Speedway. After Wacky Workbench, Stardust Speedway is a welcome break. It's a fun, very fast-paced zone with lots of loops. The visuals are phenomenal, and oh, that Japanese music. I do agree it can be painful to navigate, but that's a really small thing when compared to this zone's incredible positives. Also, the robot generators are hilariously easy to get. This comes after a Wacky Workbench, and now I'm destroying the generator in 18 seconds. 1. Quartz Quadrant. Quartz Quadrant is literally everything I could possibly want out of a classic Sonic zone. Incredibly fast with lots of optional areas to explore. Phenomenal music, both American and Japanese, and an easy yet creative boss. I literally cannot name a single negative about this zone. It's just that good. 11 out of 10. And there you go, my complete ranking of all the Sonic CD zones. Sonic 3, you're next.